For centuries, agriculture has been synonymous with humanity's survival. It has been the backbone of civilizations, providing essential resources for communities to thrive. We have tilled the land, sown seeds, and reaped harvests, sustaining ourselves through the ages. These practices have been passed down through generations. Yet, this age-old practice now finds itself at odds with the very planet it sustains. The environmental impact of traditional farming methods has become increasingly apparent. Traditional agriculture has become unsustainable. The overuse of land and resources has led to significant degradation, making it harder to maintain productivity. The relentless demand for food, driven by a burgeoning global population, has pushed agricultural practices to their limits. Intensive farming methods, while boosting yields in the short term, have come at a steep environmental price. Monoculture practices deplete soil nutrients. Vast swathes of forests are cleared to make way for sprawling fields, releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The chemicals used to fertilize crops and control pests pollute our waterways and leach into the soil, degrading its fertility over time. Livestock farming, a major contributor to global greenhouse gas emissions, further exacerbates the problem. The environmental toll of traditional agriculture is undeniable. From soil erosion to water pollution, the negative impacts are widespread and severe. We are at a crossroads. By adopting advanced farming techniques and sustainable practices, we can ensure food security for future generations while protecting our planet. Farming dominates the use of land and water by humans. Cities and settlements combined take up only about 1% of land, while farming worldwide takes up 38% of the total land area and consumes 70% of the accessible fresh water. The rest of the land is forests, mountains, deserts, or is ice-covered. Of that 38% of land used for farming, only 12% is used for growing crops, and 26% is used for pasture for growing meat such as sheep, goats and cows. It may be surprising to learn that humans get about 60% of their calories from just 4 crops: corn, wheat, rice and soya. AI is now showing that there are alternative, more sustainable solutions that can provide similar nutrients and sustenance. 4 major global companies between them control around 90% of the global grain trade, buying and selling grain around the world as needed. Fertilizers, too, are produced and sold as part of the global trade. This leaves many parts of the developing world at the mercy of international fluctuations in prices and possible shortages. In the industrialized countries, AI is now beginning to provide solutions in farming by identifying better, more sustainable ways to produce nutrients, but the problem is very different in the developing world. There, agriculture often forms the backbone of the economy and is the dominant source of food and income for subsistence farmers. If we can enhance crop yields, reduce pest infestations, etc., farmers and governments can play a crucial role in reducing poverty, improving the economies of their countries, and feeding their own populations, making them less dependent on imported foods and fertilizers, which are often subject to wild fluctuations in prices. The consequences of our unsustainable food systems extend far beyond environmental degradation. They touch every aspect of our lives, from the air we breathe to the water we drink, and even the stability of our economies. As the world's population continues to swell, so too does the demand for food. Urbanization is accelerating, putting additional pressure on food supply chains. The United Nations estimates that by 2050 we will need 60% more food to feed nearly 10 billion people. This underscores the urgency of transforming our food systems. Meeting this demand while grappling with the limitations of traditional agriculture presents a formidable challenge. Farmers are already struggling with depleted soils and outdated techniques. Climate change, with its unpredictable weather patterns and increasing frequency of extreme events, further threatens agricultural productivity. Droughts, floods and storms are becoming more common, making farming precarious. The spectre of food insecurity looms large, particularly in developing countries already grappling with poverty and malnutrition. Millions are at risk of hunger, and the situation is expected to worsen without immediate action. The current system is not equipped to feed the world sustainably. Empty supermarket shelves and struggling farmers are stark reminders of the system's fragility. We need a radical shift that harnesses the power of technology to revolutionize food production. Innovations in agricultural technology offer a beacon of hope. The technological revolution is already underway, offering promising solutions to the challenges confronting our food systems. From drones monitoring crop health to AI-driven analytics optimizing yields, the future is bright. The convergence of biology, engineering, and artificial intelligence is ushering in a new era of food production, promising efficiency, resilience, and sustainability. This era is marked by the integration of cutting-edge technologies addressing pressing agricultural challenges. This revolution is about fundamentally transforming food production, distribution, and consumption. We can optimize the entire food supply chain, reduce the amount of land used, and stop the cruelty and slaughter involved in animal farming. Imagine a world where milk, eggs, and meat are cultivated in labs with precision and care. This innovation addresses ethical concerns and significantly reduces the huge environmental footprint of traditional livestock farming. In addition, crops can thrive year-round in vertical farms, stacked in layers within urban environments. These types of farms use advanced hydroponic and aeroponic systems to maximize space and resource efficiency. Intelligent supply chains minimize food waste. Using real-time data and predictive analytics, these systems ensure efficient food distribution, reducing spoilage and delivering fresh produce faster. This is not science fiction, it is happening now and will be the future of farming. Advanced technologies are now starting to transform cities and rural areas, making sustainable food production a cornerstone of modern society. At the forefront of this food revolution is precision fermentation, a groundbreaking technology set to transform the global protein industry. This method uses yeasts and microorganisms to produce specific proteins, fats, and other food components, essentially brewing them in fermentation tanks, much like brewing beer. The process starts by identifying the genes responsible for the desired protein, such as the heme molecule that gives meat its unique flavor. These genes are then inserted into yeasts and microorganisms which act as tiny factories, producing the desired proteins for use in commercial or domestic food production. These are identical to the proteins derived from animals and are just as nutritious and tasty. Precision fermentation offers a viable alternative to traditional animal agriculture, addressing many of its inherent challenges. It will deliver abundant and much less expensive food, making it affordable for all and helping the world to eliminate food poverty. These methods require significantly less land, water, and energy, making it a much more sustainable and eco-friendly option than traditional farming. This will also significantly reduce the huge volumes of greenhouse gases that come from traditional livestock farming. Moreover, it eliminates the need for animal slaughter, addressing ethical concerns related to animal welfare. Let's explore how artificial intelligence is also transforming the sowing process on existing crop-growing farms. Today, AI and monitoring with satellites and drones can analyze soil conditions and weather to optimize planting and harvesting, enabling farmers to make better decisions. This not only reduces the use of fertilizers and water, but leads to less disease, better crops, and higher yields. Innovative methods are reshaping agriculture, promoting a sustainable and efficient future. These technologies are being adopted in wealthier nations and are now also starting to be applied in developing countries. AI-driven advances and use of vertical farming in urban areas and the use of satellites and drones to monitor soil conditions and health of plants in open fields are revolutionizing agriculture. Crops are grown in optimized conditions, minimizing waste and maximizing yield. If you want to know more, a great starting point is the Global AI Solutions website, which offers free advice, links, and information on resources. This website offers free downloadable books on AI for the various groups likely to be most impacted by AI. These books are available in multiple languages, making the information accessible to a global audience of over 6 billion people. These show readers how they can thrive in the AI era and how to develop AI skills and AI tools. For those who prefer a more visual learning experience, the At Agrandad 999 series of videos on YouTube and other social media is an excellent resource. Hosted by a friendly and knowledgeable expert, These videos provide overviews of complex AI and technology developments. These make them accessible to everyone and show their likely impacts.
Hello. You saw now that the world is about to change. Come and see me at AI Grandad and you will see in more detail what is going to happen. Bye.